Natural appetite suppressants are calcium. That's one of the ones that I use frequently if I'm starting to get hungry more often and my meal has been balanced. And I've had my piece of fruit and I'm just like, I'm really hungry. I have a yogurt and it's a normal yogurt. So that means no sweeteners in it, just a normal bifidus yogurt. Or maybe like a Greek style yogurt, no added sugar, but also no added sweetness, just natural amounts of whatever's in it. And maybe I eat like one or two of those a day, and over the course of weeks and months, I found that my appetite levels started to change. I stopped being as like, oh, I just like so hungry, I just need more food. So getting calcium into my diet at the right points has been a game changer. So I make sure I eat something with calcium in it for breakfast. I have dark cacao oats. I've talked about this before. Like things like nuts in there, a bit of peanut butter, and make sure that I have milk, like real milk from a cow. So I know there's some people that don't like that stuff, but for me, that's what really, really helps. I've tried things like almond drink, but yeah, like it doesn't really like do the thing I need it to. I don't know why, because it's got calcium in it, and I have a multivitamin with calcium in it. But like milk, like cow's milk, seems to just like tick the box really well for me, and yogurts as well. Calcium, if you look at it online, it does like suppress your appetite. Obviously, you don't want to just be like shoveling loads of it into your face, like, and then that's it on its own, because calcium also lowers iron levels. So you need to be obviously very mindful and careful about your balance. If, like me, you have problems with your iron levels, sometimes I get iron deficiency. My calcium levels will be fine, by the way, like they're not too high. They'll just be within range, and my iron will be like, help. And I'm just like, okay then. So yeah, anyway, like that's one of the appetite suppressants that I've realized really works for me. Another one that's like really obvious is fiber. And you're like, I know that. But specifically things like salad, you're like, I don't want to hear that. Yeah, salads. Salads teamed with, guess what, more fiber. So obviously you can't just eat like a load of vegetables, because like that's never going to satisfy you. But that bulk is going to be what fills that gap. And I team mine with like say half a tin of tuna, like one of the normal sized tins, but then like half of that, one egg, and then either olive oil or mayonnaise, like whichever one I want. And then with that, I also eat like, I don't actually know what's in the bread. Like it's called Centano bread. I think it's got like oats and like some seeds in it. It's like really, really dark. It tastes kind of tangy for bread. And I put just normal hummus, not low fat hummus, just normal hummus on the bread, and I have one piece of bread with that. And that's my lunch most days. And if I'm still hungry after that, guess what? I have yogurt. And that helps bring everything down. So, in comparison to those things that help like satisfy your appetite, there are things that can stimulate your appetite as well. So, iron is actually one of them, because it's the opposite of calcium and you need them in balance. And the great thing about iron and calcium is that they both compete for the same receptor. So there's not like a calcium receptor and an iron receptor, and like you can just like top each of them up. No, there's just like one like this, and you have to kind of like fire the calcium and the iron like at the right frequency into your body, and then you'll get balance. But iron, if you have too much of it, your appetite will start getting like at like literally everything and anything. I've noticed when my iron levels have been like really, really high, because I've had them really low and I've had them really high, and I just want them in balance. And when they've been really, really high, I'm just like, oh, I just can't get enough food. I'm just like, and it's ironic because then the food that I naturally gravitate towards will be things like eggs and chicken and fiber, which they're not necessarily full of iron, but there's some iron in chicken. there's like a bit of iron in eggs. But I generally gravitate to those, and I want like 2 salads, like one at like midday, and then another one at like 3 o'clock, and then I'll want like a, I don't know, early dinner slash supper, and I'll start like eating like loads of meals, and it's not necessarily terrible for me, because quite often at that point my TSH is also really low. But I've noticed iron is an appetite stimulant. I think I read somewhere that they have given it to people who have anorexia nervosa because it stimulates appetite to get going. Like it becomes almost like a craving. Like you just can't help it. You're just like, I just need the food and I'm gonna eat it. If my iron levels start to get like that, I can tell because I'm just like, I just need all the food, like right now. So another stimulant is meat. So yeah, like we need it to like help satisfy things. It does help keep the balance, and it does help um blood sugars from like peaking and troughing too much. But I find if I eat loads of meat, like obviously like out of balance, and I'm just like, I don't actually get satisfied from that. From just eating loads and loads and loads of meat, I actually get the opposite. I become like dissatisfied, and then my appetite goes through the roof. Like I just can't get enough of like all the other foods because I haven't eaten in balance. And yeah, I think that's it. Calcium, iron, meat. Is there any other appetite stimulants that I've come across? No. Other than like if you eat out of balance and you eat too much sugar in one go, even like too many carbohydrates in one go, and you peak and trough, and then you're still hungry after. Like yeah, but specifically to stimulate your appetite, no. I think that's it. Anyway, I hope you found that useful. If you've got any questions, drop them. Bye.